What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy. Go Black to Africa. Y'all can do that too if you want to. Anyway, family, hey, have a lovely couple here who's with me in Ghana, Accra area to be exact, or maybe a little bit outside of Accra, I guess. But I'm excited because they are from Canada.
Yes.
Actually, your family originated in
Barbados.
Barbados.
Yes.
And my sister, actually, family is in the Congo.
Yes.
Yeah. Canada. Wow. You know, I think you all the first, though, really. How did you like Canada? How many years was you there? Was you there, born and raised yourself? Born and raised? Please share with us your experience there in Canada.
Okay. So I was born and raised in Canada. Definitely, I like Canada. It was a good place to grow up. You know, we lived in a decent neighborhood. I went to good schools. I really don't have negative things to say about Canada. I just never felt like Canada was my home.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I grew up there my whole life, I always knew that I wanted to go and visit the world and see other places, and hopefully one day end up in a warm country. And that's one of the reasons that led us here to Ghana.
Okay, all right. All the southern warm climate areas. Why Africa?
Well, I looked at going to the Caribbean, which I had been to before. As I mentioned before, my parents are from Barbados. I've been to Barbados. I've been to St. Lucia. I have a lot of friends that are from various Caribbean islands, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago. But there was just always something about Africa, being that I had never been here before, and knowing that my ancestors, my original ancestry, is from Africa. There was always a lure and a call to come to Africa, at least to visit.
Yeah.
Okay, because I mean, you have an interesting story that your grandmother actually migrated to, or immigrated, if you will, to Canada back in the 60s.
Yes.
Very interesting story that she went there and a seed was planted, and your family basically are there in Canada.
Yes.
What about you, sister? How does a sister from Congo wind up in Canada?
Well, I'm born in Congo. Both my parents are Congolese.
Okay.
I left when I was 2. My dad is in the Marine, and he went to Belgium to pursue his studies.
He was in the Marines with the Congo?
In Congo, yes.
Okay.
Yes. So apparently he could get a better education in Belgium when it comes to his field. So we all moved there. He had about 4 more years to go.
Mm-hmm.
He did not like Belgium at all.
Don't blame him.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So he just really went to study and to go back. And that's exactly what he did. My mom, on the other hand, she liked it more. So I ended up staying with her. I stayed 28 years in Congo. In Belgium.
In Belgium.
28 years. And then I got enough of it. It was just becoming a bit too small. There's this thing, they really force people to integrate, which to a certain extent I can understand, but at a certain point I had no clue. I had no idea of what my roots were. It was just becoming too challenging to know where I'm from, not just literally where I'm born, but basically, my whole ancestry, everything I learned about blackness, like greatness, I've only learned at an older age.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to learn more, and I just felt that Belgium was just a bit too small for me. So I had this calling. I just spiritually knew that there was something for me waiting in Canada. So I moved to Canada by myself.
Hold up. A spiritual? Something
spiritual,
waiting for you in Canada.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
I feel you.
yes.
Canada.
Yes,
Did you know
yes.
anything about Canada?
I did not. I just knew that the winters were really rude. It was rough.
Yeah.
And honestly, I can't even explain it. I just felt that I had to go to Canada. That something was waiting for me there. Yes.
I got
had
you.
one family member there, so
okay.
I left. And a couple months later, I met my husband. We dated for about a year, and then, it was official. And we've been together almost 8 years now. So we have 2 children. And Canada was good. I had a good experience there. But I knew that was not the final destination at all. Like I said, the winters are extremely rough. And there's just something about the sun. When the sun comes out, everybody's happier. Everybody's all of a sudden more active and more at peace. So I wanted that all year round, not just 6 months out of the year.
Most of us who are coming from the United States have a little different story, because you all say you loved Canada. You really didn't have really, I guess, a hard time, what have you. Y'all didn't have the experiences of feeling that you are outcasted, biases, prejudice. Does that exist up there?
The thing is with Canada is that
let's be specific. You all were where in Canada?
Montreal, Canada.
Yes.
Y'all were in Montreal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, there is bias, there is prejudice, there is racism, there is police brutality, there is discrimination.
Okay.
The thing is that you can live your life and still be relatively comfortable without it disturbing you too much. But it does happen, and you don't necessarily always feel like you're welcome, and you don't necessarily always feel like you're at home there.
The thing with Canada is that they all smile in your face. Like they welcome me with open arms. Definitely, I felt welcomed, but it's all happening behind your back. It's not necessarily in your face. In Belgium, they will call you a nigger in your face.
Yeah.
And you know what's up.
Yeah.
But in Canada, I noticed that that's not the case.
No, and that's the thing that I want to share on both sides. Yes, you all had great times there. You even got family there. But then too, also, I will also want to open up, what were some of those challenging things, Sometimes we don't want to talk about it, and sometimes it don't affect us like it affects other people.
Right.
But I had to ask that question because my thing is all our people should be coming back or go back to Africa, so I wanted to ask that, not as an attack on the Europeans that are there, the Canadians, but what it was you all's experience on the good, the bad, and the indifferent. And Africa now, you've been here how long?
5 months?
Yeah.
5 months.
5 months.
Yes.
What do you think about Ghana? What is your experience in Ghana?
Overall, it's been a very, very positive experience. Obviously, the sun is out every single day. It's something people always say, like, it's so peaceful here, but it's true. It sounds like a cliche, but it's really true. The sense of peace that we have here is something you can't pay for. It's definitely not paradise at all. We deal with a lot of little challenges, but it's a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's a lot of them. So overall, it's been a very good experience for us. But we were blessed to have friends here. We were guided. We definitely got a lot of help, and that's what you need. You need connections. Don't come here by yourself trying to figure everything out, because your experience might not go so well.
Yeah. What is the enjoyment that you find here in Ghana?
Well, the first thing I notice here, I do feel like anything is possible here in terms of whatever it is that you want to do, business-wise, just any type of activity that you want to engage in. I feel that there is a market for it, and there's a possibility to do it. And in a lot of cases, a lot of the things are needed here. So that's the one thing so far, that it just really seems like there's endless opportunities here if you're willing to put in the work and seize them.
Yeah, it is, and that's what I love about the freedom and the liberty you have here. Is not a lot of that red tape to keep you from advancing. It's open, that each man and woman have the opportunity to reach their full potential, if you will. Even though some people feel as though that they're limited by opportunities here, I still say that it's still a a person can achieve
Yes.
in Ghana as well as in the continent of Africa.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, all right. What about the children? I know you got two sons. How old are they?
They're 1 and 5.
1 and 5. So how are they getting schooling?
No, we've been homeschooling both of them actually. Him since the age of 2, so we've been homeschooling him now for the last 3 years.
Okay, all right. Beautiful, beautiful. And interesting thing too is that y'all speak other languages. So
Yes,
you speak.
yes.
How many languages do you speak?
French, English, Dutch. I understand German and my mother tongue Lingala. I don't master it, but I'm okay.
And your children speak which languages?
They speak 2 languages so far.
English and French.
And French, yes.
All right. What about you, brother?
Yes, I also speak English and French.
Yes.
Yes.
And actually fluent.
Yes.
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 Yes, because they're in Canada. They speak French.
Yes. Yes. So French is an official language in Canada.
Yeah.
But where I grew up in Montreal, in Quebec specifically, Quebec is more so French than anything else.
Y'all have jobs? Do you looking at jobs here, starting businesses in the continent, or how are you sustaining yourselves?
Yes, well, I'm a doula. I've been a doula for at least 10 years. And that's the work that I would like to continue here.
Explain that to the people, what actually you do.
So a doula is not a midwife. It's someone who physically and emotionally helps women give birth. So I'm there for the women during their pregnancy. Basically, I give prenatal classes. I explain everything they need to know about giving birth. I'm definitely, I fight for women's rights, especially when it comes to giving birth.
Mixologist.
Yes.
A DJ.
Yes, yeah. So I'm a DJ, audio engineer, radio host. Right now, I'm primarily focusing on DJing, as I was back in Canada. I've had a few gigs here so far, and I really like the music industry here. I definitely love the music, the Afro beats, as well as the fact that the taste in music here. That's one thing that surprised me in a sense when I came here. The type of music, the hip hop, the R&B, the reggae music that I was hearing on the radio, I'm like, I fit right into what's happening here. So that really made me feel like I made the right choice for now as a place to be. Because I can integrate easily into what's already happening here.
Okay. All right, in closing here, what would be your advice to a couple, to a family coming over into Africa? Something that you may have learned from a mistake you made. What would you say to the people out there?
I would say prepare for this trip. Definitely prepare. We just came. We had never visited before, but that was our choice, and we had a good experience. But we have been preparing for this for at least 5 years. Also financially, we were saving. Don't come here expecting that you will find work the next day. Don't come here expecting that everything will go smoothly, because it might not. It's also important to have contacts here, to build a relationship with the local people as well. And to have patience. And for me, this experience being here, I had to unlearn a lot of things, because I was taught that Africans are lazy, Africans are poor, don't go back there, there's nothing there for you. It's basically going backwards. None of that is true. Okay. None of that is true.
What about you?
But you said most of the things that I would say. Like, I would reiterate it again. It's being prepared. Do your due diligence. Do your research. Think about the type of lifestyle that you want to come and live, and see if it's actually possible through the research that you have. If you can, definitely come visit in advance and see how things are, and see if it's a place that you actually would want to be in.
Well, hey, y'all have any social medias out there that people you would like to reach out?
Go ahead, bro.
Yes, people can find me on Instagram under the name Uzuri Life. What about you?
Okay.
How do you spell Uzuri?
Yes.
Uzurilife.
U-Z what?
U-R. Hold up. I lost it.
You-
Uzurilife.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you have?
So you can find me on Instagram at DJ Serious. That's DJSERIUS. If you want to check out some of my mixes online, you can find me on Mixcloud. Same thing for DJ Serious. I'm also on SoundCloud, and I'm also on YouTube as DJ Serious as well. Uplifting people's spirits with music. That's my motto.
All right.
That's it. This is your man. This is your
Couple.
couple. All right. Go black to Africa.